Hi, this is Sean. I'm back again, and as you can see, this is an update. Well, this is an update for Instagram right now in early March, because it will be weeks before I get to posting March footage of the RoboCop car on YouTube. But here you can see, I put the body together last night. I'm still having trouble keeping the wheels attached, and I'm still going to need to get rid of some of the silver along there. However, so far so good. I mean, yes, that right front wheel is still trying to cause itself trouble. And not everything's rolling as it should. Yeah, look at that. But anyway, the body looks good. And aside from the wheels, stay on all right. But the front wheels don't, as you can see. But there's the right side. All right, here we go. So we got some pictures of the hood with the wheels on. Now, it's going to take some time thickening the axles to get everything working. But I'm pleased. I mean, everything fit in place. Nothing's broken. There's the back. And here's the other back side. Now, as you can see, the wheels aren't exactly as they should be, so I'm going to keep them separate in the bag. This is a first. I've usually had trouble with the wheels actually staying in the bag. But don't worry, I have some black paint here, so I will just slowly paint the axles, thickening them up with that, and it'll work. But I'm quite pleased with how the car turned out. I mean, you can see on the underside of the car, it's pretty good. I mean, I'm going to paint the edges black, of course. And of course, I still have to attach part 7 here. It has to go on the back right about there. That's why I'm leaving these parts unpainted, but you still have to paint those. But I'm pleased at how it snapped into place easily. Nothing fell out. The radiator stayed in place. The axles are good. The muffler is in place. It's not interfered with. That's really good. I do wonder if the back part fell down too much, but then considering the wheels fit on well and they don't brush the top, I mean, I glued all inside the edges all the way around, just to be sure. Yeah. And then you just keep the hood removable. Remember, I painted the hood at the same time I painted the car, so everything's fine here. So that's all for now for the RoboCop car. That's the update as to the progress I got done this week. Basically, main body assembly. Oh, right. I painted the lights. Now, I know some people said, oh, leave the front lights chrome, but actually I like that. It reflects the light. Look, I didn't think it would, but it does. And on the back, I used the back tail light red pieces. Did the backup lights in white. There's a bit of black I'm going to have to put on there. Try to make it a bit smoother. But basically it works quite well. I am wondering now, you can see the pinhole there? So I might go over the clear red piece with just red. So if that's the case, I might end up going over the chrome light with just the white as well. I don't know. I kind of like that. That's how a car light would look. But if you look inside... now, one moment. Now, because I couldn't keep the weapons embedded into the dashboard, I just put them in the passenger seat footwell. And of course, you can use the tweezers to get them out and everything. And here are the other parts. Like now, there's no hesitation. You can put all the mirrors in place. I didn't manage to get the brake cylinder attached before I put on the body, so that's just an extra spare part. This part is non-relevant. That part is non-relevant. Here's the nightstick. Of course, it'll have to go on the passenger seat as well, in case instead of being embedded. And there's the mirrors. And here's a radiator hose or two, and this is a guard. This is a guard piece for the front, but it's not in the movie, so I'm not going to use it there. All right. But that's about it for now for the RoboCop car, and see you later when I do more. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. So that means that well, step 10 is not quite complete. Step 7 is. And so is step 8. There you go. Now there are few pieces yet to attach for step 7, engine compartment. So I'll have to work on that. Step 9, I mean. And then, of course, you assemble the front light bar and everything. Okay, so we're getting there. See you later. Bye-bye. You see those 2 holes there? Yet it's not where the hood fits. As you can see, the hood only has 2 pegs for the back. Well, let's make sure the hood's still... Well, no, I'm going to leave it off. So now you go to step 11, which is the mirror. And the only thing left is to assemble the light boxes after that. So I'll probably do that as well. And of course, you have to do the facing side of the mirrors. I couldn't find the chrome pen, but I do have the silver Sharpie, so we'll see how it looks. Wait, I think I see it. There you are, liquid chrome pen. So I'll apply it to the mirror and we'll see the results. Well, the mirrors are on. They're just not shiny enough. So I'm going to see if the platinum can do the trick. Well, the platinum has shinier mirrors, as you can see above my thumb. So now it's time to do the sub-assembly of step 11. All right, so you got the first chrome piece attached on the top. Next, you have to put the light pieces together. So there we go. There's the light base together. Now I have to cut out the red and white one. So passenger side is blue and the other side is red. Okay, good. Don't know why there's 2 of them. Maybe they fit over each other. No. Maybe it's just spares. That's probably it. Because you still have the clear pieces that have to fit over. All right. So there they are with just the colored pieces on them. And here are the clear pieces to go on there. And I'm thinking maybe a clear blue for that central light. We'll see. There's a clear blue from Tamiya. It might be lighter than the other one. Actually, that's wonderful. Look at that. That's a great clear blue. And it contrasts nicely with the darker blue and makes it look very police-like. That's perfect. So let's put the clear pieces on top of the red and the blue there. All right. So everything's attached now. And all you need to do is attach the final piece. And it should be stable. So let's see how that does. Okay. So there we go. We have the completed searchlight assembly on top. And it is, that's good. It's centered in where it should be on all 4 sides. Careful. And there we are. Now that's all I'm going to do today because you have to give the glue time to set. But the one thing I do intend to do is put the hood on the car and see if it stays in place now. There. The hood on the car still stays in place. Still slides off. And here's the front engine with the radiator hose attached, the air cleaner, and the brake fluid. All right, so I'm pretty happy now. I mean, part 11 is not completely done. I still have to attach it to the roof, and it looks like it goes midway between those two joints. But I want to give everything time to settle. Although, I got it. There's a little ledge in the center of the roof in which it fits. So let me just sand off the bottom of the chrome feet and do the gluing. There we go. So you've got the central bar, see, right centered above the doors. So there's one picture. There's the back picture. The right side picture. To make sure it's aligned correctly. And the front. All right. Now, let's make sure it's not poking up too much on either side. No, it's good. And it is even on front and back, like straight there. Oh, that's straight. Good. There's the view from the top. And the left side. And the back. And the right side. Good. So now we got those pictures. Already done step 12, which is the wheel assembly. What is part 104? Part 104 is the disc brake rotors that have to go on all four wheels. So let me see if that can work. One moment. There's the disc rotor attached to the car, and that might just form the backing needed to fit the wheel on. So I'm going to experiment with that, and I'll be back. Well, I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it, but there you go. The proof is undeniable. It fits on the wheel, and the wheel isn't wobbling. So I'm going to do that for all four wheels, and we'll go from there. It may end up being a static model. You don't want it rolling off the shelf. What I'm going to do to balance the car is I'm going to put the next wheel on the rear left, and then go from there. All right, there's the rear left. Now I do the other two. Right, so there is the right side. And here is the left side. Okay, so those are the wheels in place. I'm going to let them sit. Put the hood on. Take some more pictures. There you go. Now, looking at it this way, just the reflection, I'm really thinking that I am going to make the front white after all. There we go. There's the white lights. Good, good. I like that better, actually. And the only thing left now is the decals, the OCP on the doors, and the RoboOne license plate for the back. Of course, I have these stickers here, and I can use my dark blue Sharpie to make it say RoboOne on the back. And in case you're wondering, it does lean slightly forward in the front, so I did not get it wrong. But of course, I'm going to have to consult the movie as to how high up the door the decal is. is an Ontario-style license plate, but there's RoboOne on it. So, I might as well clean up the decal water, consult the movie references, and get ready to apply the OCP patches. As you can see, the screenshots from the movie, it is a bit below, and it does overlap the center line. See? Now there's one that is not the RoboCop car with the antenna, but as you see in the movie, no antenna. Doesn't even have the central light. But I added it because I don't have a central bar piece. And there you are again. Below. And there's the central light. Okay, good. All right, now I know. Okay, here we go. So, all that's left now is to apply the decals. So, you have to carefully cut them out. Now, they are slightly raised. I don't know if you can see that, but they are slightly raised. So, I am going to have to cut around them. But hopefully they are clear enough that I can cut around them, and the slight bit next to them will not be destroyed. Of course, I realized belatedly I could have put in the two shields all as one piece and then just slip them off the backing paper, but that's hindsight 2020 again. And of course, you got to use the Q-tip, the one that's already wet, to right around there. There you go. That's where the decal wants to go. Okay. So that's good, and I will come back when it's applied, both of them. This is where the micro saw will come in handy to solidify the decal onto the car. But it's nice and straight. Now don't worry about the crinkling. But there you go. And then we go for the other one. Nice and straight. It's just a bit below the thing. So that's the guideline for the next one. And ahead of the door handle. So here we are soaking the next one. You know, you might as well just put the this directly in place, right around there. There you go. So that's the micro set. And then we try the micro sole. So I'm going to be right back. All right. So you've got the decals applied. The decal application color is green. As you can see there. So, believe it or not, the car is complete. And I'm going to take the phone off the stand to get the better pictures. Here we go. So, we're first going to get pictures from the side, because you don't want to, don't worry though, I'll set up a proper backdrop. There you go, there's the front with the white lights in front and the amber. Here we are on the right side. And the back, which has the custom RoboOne license plate. So now it's time to get the backdrop. All right, here we go. So you've got the autograph box in the background. Of course, you got to get the RoboCop figure too, but that'll come next. The approximate angle that it is in the box. Got to get all the other angles, of course, on the front. There you go. Here we are. Of course, I'll have to work on getting the wheels completely blackened. that may take some time, but I'm happy with the car so far. And I do like the custom license plate, although it does blend in quite well with the backup lights, of course. And here we are back at the side again. So now it's time to put the RoboCop figure beside him. Now I know the RoboCop figure is out of scale, but it's the only way that I could get the car. He had a shot-up helmet. He had his battered chest plate, so this is after his tangling with Ed 209, but before he got all shut up by the police. And here it is on the side angle. So I'm going to get all the angles I got with the other backdrop. We'll see which one's the most appropriate thumbnail. Because the figure and the car would stand in the way of the box art, so that's why I took separate pictures with just the box. And the white headlights are growing on me. And of course, RoboCop's always facing forward, ready for action. Although you could actually have him turned that way. There you go. There's another picture. And then back to the far right. I mean the left side. All right, so I'm back. That's the end of the RoboCop car. That's model number 41, as you see, autographed by Peter Weller. So the only thing left now, put the RoboCop figure back on his shelf. But now I have to add the RoboCop car itself to the shelf. And there's one space left on the model car shelf because the Ford DeLoreans, are on the bottom. So I'm going to go put it on the shelf and we'll take a look at what that looks like. I will be right back. The 3 RoboCop figures back on their shelf, well, actually 5 of them. Here is the RoboCop car on the shelf with the other cars. Let me make sure. There we go, flash. There's a better picture. So from left to right you have 74 Herbie, 32 scale 82 Herbie, car from Knight Rider, Miami Vice Daytona Spider, the RoboCop car, which we first saw on screen in 87, 97 Herbie, and Brian's Eclipse from Fast and Furious. So that marks the end of the RoboCop car, and it's another entry that's going to go to the Deep River Geek Fest and the next Hobby Club meeting, whether I go in April or May. And of course the model train show in mid-June. Before my camera runs out of room, I moved the backup lights and made them black again, blacked out, so you can see the license plate. The red has been done so that it hides the peg holes. And I touched up the white on the headlights so that they're more even. And I'm trying to re-blacken out the wheel wells. Of course, it's going to take some time to do that. There's still some shiny artifacts that I have to get rid of. But oh, and look, those are the weapons in the passenger seat. There. So all in all, the RoboCop car is done. And I've decided to put it right here with the RoboCop figures. And there is the side view. So that's all for now.